When we talk about the advantages of aligners, I think all too often one of the most underrated advantages never gets brought up in discussion, maybe the unsung hero, if you will. That advantage is the inability to snack. So I'm nearing the end of my second week of aligner treatment, and it's Sunday, so I'm in my Sunday outfit here, going to get my Sunday groceries. And this is particularly helpful when you go to a place like Vincent Joe's or Whole Foods, where the temptations are endless. So what I did is, number one, I ate before I came here. You always want to do that. Number two, aligners are locked and loaded. So let's go. So I love apples. I usually get about 4. I eat 1 per day. The advantage to aligners is these would be very difficult to eat with braces. You'd have to chop them up. I do not have any attachments on my front teeth, and those are typically the teeth I'm using to eat them. So an apple a day it is. Look at the size of that one. That one might be like a 3-day apple. Love the mandarins. Eat about 2 of those a day with the apple. The reason I'm recording that is I get this crazy, it reminds me, I wanted to share with you, I get this sensation to cold that kind of just popped up. I never had any sensitivity in my teeth, but I think that's just part of the inflammatory process, and your teeth are just a little hypersensitive. So I did want to share that experience with you, and every time I burst into a cold mandarin, the juices kind of shoot up and give me a little kick. So all is good. That is normal, to be expected. Keep eating your mandarins and oranges. Okay, so on top of an apple a day, I try to eat an avocado per day. These can always be a booger to pick out, but these are beautiful firmness on these babies. I don't know if you can see that little crunch in there. These have no effect on braces or aligners. They're just delicious, so make sure you eat your avocados. Okay, this area is my weakness, hands down. The hardest part of the store, and the hardest thing to sacrifice. I love cashews, love walnuts, love all these assorted nuts. I usually get a few pounds of this non-salted mixed nut. Very bad for the attachments. Definitely a no-go for braces, but these will knock off your Invisalign attachments. So you definitely gotta steer clear of that. One of my routines when I come to Whole Foods is, and go ahead, judge me or not, is I come over to the dark chocolate almond section. I open this up. I scoop out 2 of those into my hand, and I eat those as my little treat, as my little quarter way through this grocery shopping trip reward. So aligners are in, so crisis averted. Carrying on. And sample. I think there's about a sample per aisle. I'm pretty good though. I don't eat most chips, and a lot of chips at this one are not really what I'm all about anyway, so I can resist those ones, but the cheeses get me every time. And although this doesn't look too appealing here as I shut most of it down, I inevitably have to get a prepared meal to go, because I usually can't resist. I'm not patient enough to wait till I get home. So I usually have a little snack here inside of the Whole Foods. I would usually snack on that and all of this. But with my aligners in, I'm good. Again, crisis averted. Perhaps I was timid I probably mumbled a lot when I was in that grocery store. Maybe you couldn't even hear me talk at all. To answer your question, was it weird filming yourself grocery shopping in the middle of the grocery store on a Sunday night when it's at its busiest? Yes, it was very awkward and very odd. But I guess that's the life of a YouTuber. So here I am. So I couldn't share everything I wanted to share with you, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you through my grocery bag because we gotta have a closure to this story here. So let's dive on in here and I'll give you a little insight into my diet. So I eat very healthy. I'm really big into my regimen and what I eat, and very cautious about what I put into my body. I'm a strong believer in a healthy body produces a healthy mind, which produces healthy teeth, right? So win-win for everybody. But we got some olive oil, which I pretty much drench everything in. I talked to you a little bit about my mandarin oranges earlier. Avocados, I usually do about 4. Monday through Thursday, I'll eat an avocado. Sweet potatoes are a must. Maybe I'll show you later how I prepare those, but spoiler alert, a lot of olive oil goes on it. Broccoli, I always try to get some sort of green, and I usually switch it up, but we got some broccoli here today. I also got some Brussels sprouts. Love my Brussels. Talk to you about the apples and how much I love my apples. Mushrooms, usually kind of grill these along with the Brussels sprouts and the sweet potatoes. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm currently not eating meat. It's something I do kind of 2 months out of the year. So I got some salmon just to kind of add some protein into my diet. Up until today, I was not eating any fish or meat. So just part of these kind of cleanses or diets that I go on. Why do I do it? I don't know. I like the experience of it, the regimen of it, the discipline of it. Okay, one last lingering avocado there. All 3 of those ripe and ready to go. And then finally, I get the frozen fruit that I mix with my shake. I make some shake with my supplements in the morning. I don't know. It gives me a good boost without having to drink any coffee, so I really dig that. What do we see here? Do any of these foods have anything to do with braces or Invisalign? I suppose not, but in a way they do. Our diet is a critical part of maintaining healthy teeth. Okay, high sugary diets, high in carbs, high fructose diets. Those all feed the bacteria in a sense and create an acidic environment in your mouth, which leads to tooth decay. It can lead to increase in periodontal disease, gum disease, and all that as well. And so, yeah, this is not only a healthy diet for your body, healthy diet for your teeth as well. So there you go. It all ties in. None of these foods are going to break off my braces or my Invisalign. So boom. Happy Sunday, y'all.